Alright guys, and welcome back to Chernobylite. It's a brand new day. In fact, it probably isn't brand new at all. It's the same day again and again. Now I think we lost somebody. It's been a while since I played, a couple of days. I've forgotten what happened. Tarakan's still here. Oh yes, we lost somebody, didn't we? Oh no, we're alright. We're all together.
Sure. Let's talk.
But Olga wants to talk.
About my mother. Rather, about what she found. I didn't tell you this before because I didn't know if I could trust you. I think I know why they took my mom. She was dangerous to NAR. It wasn't a coincidence. She saw something, even took a photo. You see, when NAR first came here, they pretended to be friendly. They offered free examinations to several sample shells and even promised my mother medical assistance. It was all a ruse, of course. My mother was invited to their lab and she ended up seeing something she wasn't supposed to.
Ooh, well, what? Tell me more about the lab.
She was inside their lab. You should have told me about this sooner. Do you know what she saw?
They were running experiments with Chernobylite on human subjects. All volunteers, of course. Soon after that, people started vanishing, my mom included.
Well, okay. So what were these experiments with Chernobylite? I see, this is what I think the stalkers are probably the result of those experiments.
Do you still have the photo?
No, my mom always kept it on her.
Okay.
Is there any other proof to back up your mother's account?
No, but I can't see my mother lying about something like that. She only ever had the sample shell's best interest at heart.
Well, I'm hoping this leads to a mission to take us to that lab and find out more about what she found.
My mother was the least selfish person I've ever known. She wanted to help everyone who suffered from the Chernobyl disaster in any way she could. She paid the ultimate price for her kind heart. Now, I have to find out why and make this right.
I get it. Really. She sounds like an amazing lady. How can I help?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to know what my mother saw in that lab. I need you to go to Lenin Square and get inside. There must be something there incriminating NAR. This will help your search for Tatiana as well. If she's in the zone, she must somehow be part of all of this.
It won't be easy, but I'll definitely try.
It won't be easy, but that's the definition of what we do.
Old-timer, I need you to do something for me.
I'm all ears.
You know I came here to Chernobyl looking for someone.
You mentioned a brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
listen,
we had this
we
the
grew up
last
together
time.
in Moscow.
Okay,
So
so
you
we've got
were
to find his
brothers,
brother, we've got to find her mother.
Beat up, but I never
A
thought I
brother
was
and a
gonna
mother.
grab you.
Okay,
You okay?
My
right,
brother
yeah, we
and
got through this. I
that's
think
not
we
a
joked about it
painting
last
needs
time
to
as
be
well.
personal,
So, yeah, we got 2 missions available.
I knew I'd stay in touch.
I will.
Okay, I will. Bye. Anyone else?
Igor.
Oh, for
A
God's
moment,
sake.
please.
Everybody's
I heard
got
you
something
talking
for me
our
to do today.
she-wolf here. You don't want to go to Lenin Square. I don't think you're ready. Who knows what you'll be up against?
I think I've proved myself quite capable, no?
Olivier,
You can
again.
harness the power of Chernobylite.
He's
in
walking
impressive feat.
pessimism, isn't he?
But what if they find a way to disable it?
Okay, be firm. Do I need to placate Olivier? No, I'd rather placate him out of that window.
I've been taking risks pretty much since the beginning. It's the only way forward.
I admire your grit. But I've seen guys like you in the field. They never quit. Until they're dead.
Or captured and respawn, Olivier. You know nothing about this gaming world, do you, you idiot? Honestly, he's such a prick. Have you got a mission for me? Have you any words of wisdom? No, you see? Olivier, listen and learn. Mikhail just lets me get on with what I want to do. Because I'm the boss. I shall try to remain calm. I'm going to go exactly against that stupid Olivier's advice, and we're going to go straight for Pripyat Central. Because we are... a fool, probably. Who cares? Olivier might be right. Ah, God, I can't believe that sentence left my mouth. I feel sick. Okay, what can we get everybody else to do? So, let's give... Olga, go to get some ammo. We will get somebody to have a little casual walk around. Oh, look, Sashko has got no chance doing that one. Alright, Olivier. Go and clear the way for my next mission. The Red Forest we can give to Mikhail, I think. And Kapachi... Oh, who have we got left? Hurricane, yeah, you go there. You look like you can at least get that done. And then somebody can stay at base. Who haven't I picked? Oh, Sashko. 100% chance of success. If I'd given that to Olivier, it'd still fail. Well.
It seems that Olga's mother was onto something. Something that got her killed. Could it be the key to finding out about the NAR's plans?
Well, I
Just be very careful, my love. I feel you getting closer to the heart of evil. Soon you may reach a point of no return.
We've always got the ability to change things, though, haven't we? So, mind you, maybe there is a point in the game where that stops. Guys, don't forget, please go hit the like button on the video if you can. Drop a comment. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Or even if you're not new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, what the hell's wrong with you? Go hit that button. Oh, here we go. Last time we were here was a little foggy. This is a lot better. Okay.
Head for the lab, Igor. Should be in the middle of NAR's camp. See if you can slip in unnoticed. Don't get in any fight unless you have to.
Sure thing, Mum. And don't worry, I've got my sweater.
I've got my
some
sweater.
issues, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got issues.
Now's not the time to get distracted.
Locate the lab and try to reach it without drawing attention. You don't want to fight all these guys at once.
All right, Olivier. That part did make sense. The truth about NAR's experiments, it says it's in the middle of a group of NAR. So there's nothing to collect here. This is a little bit odd. Oh no, there is something on the other side of this fence. All right. I already see signs of a soldier up on the top balcony there. Let's grab the mushrooms. Of course, if we get nothing else in this episode, at least we've picked up a couple of fun guys. Said try not to get noticed. I think the radiation is peaking up a little bit. Actually quite significant. I've got to get through this. Get out of here. Go. Back to some relative safety. Worth it. Taking poison. Right. 47 meters in that direction. This guy's spotted me already. Thank God the scanner can see through walls. At least I get a chance. Oh, there's somebody up there on the balcony. Okay. Guy coming outside. Oh no, he's just hanging right by the window. So they look pretty beefed up. Stocked up to the nines with armor. But I've got to get this way somehow. Okay, I'm going to go around the back. Underneath this one. All about the stealth, people. How long will it last? Okay. Right, but certainly a lot of things. Activity, some things over here. What we want is right in there. 15 meters over there. Right, so it's in this section of the building to my right. Said you don't want to take all these guys on all at once. Can I move at all? Can't really tell if he's walking or not. Ah, it's a technician.
Prepare 50 mils of ferric chloride and 100 mils of chlordiazepoxide.
I know that voice. Where have I heard it before?
Right away. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
That man on the phone. Who was it?
You're Kiminyuk. Dear God, please don't hurt me.
I asked you a goddamn question.
My boss, you mean? I don't know his real identity. Almost nobody does, I swear.
Do you really want to play it this way? I can see you're scared, and rightfully so. But it seems you're deliberately trying my patience.
No, not at all, sir. Please, I can't tell you what I don't know. But I can tell you other things. Just ask. Just don't kill me. I can be useful. You'll see.
Vanya, my patience is wearing thin. Where are those damned chemicals?
Wow. Okay, tell him to take the call. Definitely, because I want to hear where these chemicals are myself.
Answer him. But casually. Relax.
Yes,
Act natural.
I'm sorry. I'll send them right away. Apologies for the delay.
Spare me the excuses and move! I need that chlor diazopoxide and I need it now! You two, continue without me. I hope for your sakes you don't screw this up.
It would be best if you forgot I was ever here.
Of course. I won't tell a soul.
Chlor diazopoxide. Hell is that when it's at home? I like the way Igor says, "Who was that on the phone?" That's the biggest effing phone I've ever seen. Let's have a look around the lab and see if we got any goodies. There is something behind this door. I haven't used a lockpick in a while. Grab everything I can. So now what? Let me check the map. Have we got to move? We've moved into another. Oh, we have. We've got to move into the next building. Interesting. Get. I have to be. Right, that's the guard that we saw. So we came in the other side of this building. We need to kind of plop out the other side. Guards aren't going to make it easy. Sure I haven't missed a clue or something. Right, that guy's moving that way. Oh, there's a downstairs. But is this ground level? No, it's not. We've got to go down a floor. Oh, that guard's moving. I think that was well timed, but more by luck than judgment. This is so far so good, but it is. They were right. It's all about the stealth now. Right, we've got a guard, or two guards, I think, in that tent. And that's pretty much where I need to be. But will they be guards, or will they be two more of these doctor fellows? Only one way to find out. If we get close, they'll probably start talking. Wait, the inside or the outside? Oh, is it the same too?
Look at the tissue structure. This used to be a liver, if you can believe it.
It used to be a
We
liver.
need to collect samples.
The brain is hyperactive. Look at the chart. But it still doesn't respond to any stimuli. The previous subject had quite a different reaction. What's behind this difference, I wonder? Age? Sex?
Age or sex?
Vanya?
Right, you two, fess
Finally. Who the hell are you? What did you do with Vanya?
Stay very still if you want to live.
Please don't hurt us. We're scientists. We...
Yeah, so was Dr. Mengele. Are you performing a vivisection without anesthesia? Administering shots of typhus? What are you doing exactly? I really want to know.
No, nothing like that. We're not beasts. We treat our patients as humanely as possible. But you have to understand that...
Scientific advancement requires sacrifice. Other people's sacrifice.
You make it sound sinister. But yes, everything we do is for the greater good.
How does it work? Are you shooting these poor souls up full of Chernobylite?
I can't talk about that. The NDA we signed is very strict. The penalties...
Did you just say NDA? Are you for real? Stop being a corporate stooge and start thinking about your own life.
Sure, you're right, of course. We started out giving them shots, but that was just the first stage. We're way past that now.
Uh-huh.
It was, you see. The fatality rate was... It didn't bring the desired results.
We've moved from administering nano-solutions to directly editing human genomes to enhance them with Chernobylite. We've developed our own Chernobylite CRISPR.
Your patients or subjects, whatever you call them, especially the locals, what happened to them?
Which ones? There were many patients here. Some of them didn't make it past the final phase. The others, we don't know.
Don't let him dodge the question. Make him talk.
Look, please, can we all try to stay calm? Let us explain. Modifying genomes is only the first step. Next, we induce a state of superconsciousness in the subject's gamma brainwaves. It's basic neurology. The sympathetic nervous system begins to release enormous amounts of energy straight to the brain via the thalamic gate at the brainstem. When the thalamic gate opens, the energy flows to the pineal gland and... Well, there you go.
Yes, a giant
I don't like
green
to
head.
use this term, but it opens a third eye.
Oh,
A
hello.
third eye? Right. Then what?
Enhanced by Chernobylite,
Eagle
the
makes me
pineal
laugh.
gland can do incredible things. Release all kinds of energy, and even influence physical objects, as in telekinesis.
You're torturing people so they can bend spoons with their mind? God, what kind of quacks are you?
This is all following the scientific method, believe me. These are closely monitored, replicable experiments. Anyway, when the subject is ready for the final stage, we put them in an induced coma. Contrary to what you might think, it's for their own good.
Explain, and fast. What is this final stage?
Our boss calls it communion. It's when the subject's gamma brainwaves interact with Chernobylite's mental waves, or, well, to tell you the truth, we don't know exactly what it is. Chernobylite is like a virus, in a way. It's not exactly inorganic matter, but neither is it a living organism. It's something in between. And it produces a type of brainwave, even though it clearly has no structured organic tissue.
Right, some kind of hive. I mean, sorry, I keep giggling. And I know Eagle's getting very serious. Really trying to be forceful with what he's saying. It's just the vocals, man. The voice acting. I'm sure whoever does the voice is a really nice guy. And it's just, it's so unconvincing. Right, anyway. Let's forget this. Sorry to break your concentration. Sounds wacky. What the hell is it?
Well, what's the purpose of this communion?
This is where it gets really interesting. You know that Chernobylite can be used to create wormholes, right? You've been doing it yourself.
How do you know?
But these wormholes are special. Haven't you noticed? They're not a purely physical phenomenon.
I don't understand. What else could they be?
We know what singularities and the tunnels should look like. We know what they are in theory. But has anyone actually been inside one before?
Bullshit. I've studied Chernobylite too. The exotic energy it contains is powerful enough to create quasi-black holes and passages between them.
We thought so too, at first. But think about this. What if there was an organism, or a virus, an entity powerful enough to create its own singularities?
No biological organism could encapsulate that kind of energy, or survive if it did. A living entity would be torn to shreds.
But Chernobylite is not a normal biological organism, is it? We have no idea what it is. Just try and consider the possibility that the wormholes you're walking into are not something created outside of Chernobylite. They are Chernobylite.
Oh.
You're traveling through the veins and
My
corridors
mind
of its multidimensional body.
Has just
But
exploded.
what does that have to do with this communion thing?
Isn't it obvious? We're trying to communicate with Chernobylite, or somehow influence it through the mental energy of our subjects. But getting inside this thing's mind, or whatever it is, must be a truly disturbing experience.
You're fucking insane, both of you. You need to stay away from the morphine cabinet for a while. I've heard enough.
Oh, you haven't though, because you've got 3 more questions to ask, haven't you, Igor? This is great though. So this is something like Chernobylite is like a hive mind. It's like it's not individually conscious, but it's not a living being. It can interact with time and space. So it's like it's permeated the whole of our universe as a single thing. And whenever I open up a wormhole, I'm actually perhaps interacting with Chernobylite, which is this, like a field, like the Higgs field, I suppose. No, not the Higgs field. Like it's like permanent. Anyway, I'm waffling. Ask about the corpse.
Who's your patient here?
I'm not sure, but she must have been carefully selected.
Ooh.
Selected? How? Did she volunteer? Or was she maybe run down and captured by soldiers in the woods? Talk!
I'm not familiar with the selection process. Our boss would know. But we know very little about him.
What's your boss in charge of exactly?
The entire biotech division, pretty much everything Chernobylite related, but mainly the impact on human physical and psychological functions.
Okay, right, that was a lot shorter conversation. Right, this is CRISPR. Now, this is this thing. Glad I didn't skip genetics and evolution classes. Maybe I can understand what they're doing here. So this is this thing they said they've made their own Chernobylite. Is that what he said? Called CRISPR? Sounds like a chocolate bar.
Clustered, regularly interspaced, short palindromic repeats.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
How does this work with Chernobylite?
It's similar to a standard gene editing tool. We take specialized protein from a certain bacteria, modify it with Chernobylite, and then target the exact genes we want to modify.
Wait, I know more about physics than genetics, but CRISPR is usually done on embryos, right? And it takes time, sometimes even years, for mutations to show.
Our boss developed his own methods. The process is applied directly in the subject's body. The speed of the mutations has increased exponentially. It no longer takes years, but weeks, sometimes mere days. Marvelous, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, so we've all learned something today. But they do need to give me something more substantial before I leave. In spite of saying I'd heard enough about 3 sentences ago.
Enough! All I've got from you so far is a bunch of gibberish. I want to see the actual research. Where do you keep your data? All the research data?
Check the database in this computer. Everything can be accessed from here.
It's password protected, isn't it?
Promise not to kill us and we'll tell you.
Don't worry, I don't give a shit about you. Password.
23#98S $.
23898S. $. Do I have to remember that?
Very carefully, Igor. This research, this data, it's too dangerous to exist. My people died because of it. Delete everything. It won't bring my mother back, but at least no one will profit from her death and the deaths of others.
You need to download this research, Mousy. This is the Rat King's brain stash. It's dangerous, yes, and inhuman. But it could contain the key to defeating him.
Okay, well, I think this is pretty obvious what I've got to do. And it's download the data, reload time, and then destroy the data, right? So I can keep everybody happy. Well, actually, no, it will upset Tarakan on the second one. Can I not do both? Download the data, then destroy it? Ooh,
Looks
what
like
have we
the
got
Black
here?
Stalker is enhanced somehow by Chernobylite. The NAR put him in charge of safeguarding their science secrets.
Right, well, if you can read that, go ahead. I'm not going to read through the whole thing here, but the summary is the Black Stalker is powered.
These guys are telling the truth. They really achieved something incredible here.
Why did you do it? God damn you!
You did good, Igor. We will turn this information into a weapon against the Rat King.
Right, a giant turtle achievement, and I got 1,000 XP for that. It's huge. So, that being the note, Olga will not like this, I understand, but don't worry, Olga, I got your back. In fact, it all depends on our relationship status. Because each one of the characters has good and bad status. Pretty damn horrible, isn't it? Two guys just mind getting out of the way. Anyway. Shall we check out these other guys? Oh, I should scan again, because there could be some soldiers around here. There is one. Okay, so what else do I have to do while I'm here? I suppose all we need to do is get out. There's nothing else in this area to do? We should travel back, let Olga tell us off, She no doubt will. And then we will find out if she's so pissed off she wants to leave the crew. But it's fine. You know, like I said, we can redo it and balance the team out. So obviously there are good decisions, bad decisions.
I'm sorry, Olga.
For each of the crew.
Nobody deserves to die so horribly.
I was hoping for some good news, but perhaps I was foolish. My mother, these people, they were all just used, processed. How could anyone do something like this? Anyway, did you find anything of value?
Not sure yet. Bizarre theories about Chernobylite, mostly. I don't know if I want to get into the details yet.
Try me. I'm not a bookworm like you, but I'm not stupid either.
Well, NAR seems to think Chernobylite is like a giant turtle that carries our universe on its back. They figure they can tame it and ride it wherever they want. Like a pet.
A turtle?
It's just a metaphor, but the scientific theory behind it is no less insane.
Right. Thanks for trying, I guess.
Thanks for trying, I guess.
He's never late.
Oh no, let's hope
hopefully
it's
nothing
something
serious.
very serious. Olivier's been captured. Praise be. We'll have to get him back at some point, but maybe we don't have to do it right now. Tarek, everybody else was successful, and Olivier got lost. Honestly, what a complete tool. So, let's move on to food distribution. Olivier, you're not getting anything. I suspect you were expecting. Let's give everybody normal. I think everybody's alright with normal. Yeah, let's do it. Very good. So we've got a decision in the bank that we can
Olivier?
change.
Give me your position, Olivier. Nothing. God damn it. Can't believe he'd get himself caught. This is not good.
Give me your position, Olivier. I can tell you Olivier's position. Patronizing twat. You both by the radio. Are you attempting to communicate with anyone there, Mikhail? I can tell from the look on your face you're lying. Okay, I'm good. It's probably a shorter episode than usual, but I do like to do just one mission in each one of these. Seems to round it out nicely. Oh, I tell you what. Let's go and see if I've got any more clues to this. Have I got any more? There's a simulation I can run, and we've already done the conspiracy and Web of Lies, but we have found out a few more things. Here we go! The Black Stalker simulation can now be run, but not yet the woman in the red dress. Alright, let's run the Black Stalker simulation. Ah, I remember this. I had to use the mouse and keyboard to get that to work. Yeah. So entering virtual reality will put you in a state between reality and dreaming. It will take all night to uncover the secrets of the past. Are you sure you want to end the evening? Yeah, I'm done. No training to do. We can still craft stuff afterwards. Right, there's usually quite trippy experiences. But these shadows are telling a story. There's a lot of story being revealed in this episode, so I hope you're keeping up with it, because I'll need you all to remember what I can't. Which is usually most of it.
Listen, Georgi, I know what I'm doing, but there's no going back now.
I know, my dear friend. It's just that we lost such a brilliant mind that terrible night. I'm afraid of losing you, too, all over some romantic squabbles.
Huh. Romantic squabbles. Is that, what was his name? Georgie? Oh, look at that. Beautiful thing. Anyway, oh, it's really blurry here. There's a lot of motion blur. Sorry if that's making your eyes go funny.
And
It's
this
certainly affecting me.
misunderstanding also cost you your good looks.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. No more distractions, you hear me?
Oh yes, of course. I'm very happy to hear that it's all in the past now.
Boris, that's who it was. So is Boris the Black Stalker?
Good. So let's get to it. I would like to see some results as soon as possible. We both know that she's the key. We've wasted enough time already.
All right. Just don't do anything rash, please. We need to follow the proper protocols.
So my dear friend Boris worked with Semenov even after the Chernobyl disaster. I wonder what happened to his face. And Tanya is the key. The key to what? Gah, more secrets. I've got to keep digging.
We've got another door, Igor. all is well. So, Boris, Semenov working together. Tatiana, some kind of key. Why? Has she got mental powers? Can she help with the construct of this Chernobylite space permeating weirdness? What is it all about? Is that Lenin? I can't remember. Yes, very informative. Oh, we done? Is that it? Or are we moving into another area? More secrets to be revealed. Yes, the NAR Medical Laboratory. 26th of November,
Your trials are
99.
too aggressive, my friend. I told you that you were using too much, didn't I? I told you. You're lucky you didn't end up brain dead like the others. But here we are. Boris is dead. Truly dead this time. There's no reason to pretend otherwise now. I suppose I should have seen this coming. The mental projections you told me about, the visions, they've been building for some time.
Oh. Oh, we gotta get through there. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I can't get through this. Right, more visions over there. So Boris is dead. Or is he? Oh, check this out. Wow, what a window cleaner. Wow, motion blur is really, really intense. So, hang on a minute. He was looking at this table. So was that Boris? Doesn't look like Boris, but then there are
To
no
be
real
honest,
faces
I just
in
thought
this game.
that your hallucinations meant you were losing your mind. Prolonged exposure to Chernobylite often causes psychosis and hysteria, after all. Why, I've seen the test subjects babbling about Cthulhu, or wanting to save the world from rats.
Cthulhu? Bless you. This one. Just like looking at these, they're really good little, what are they called when they're just standing still? Is it a diorama? Diorama, something like that? They're like little mini dioramas. That's the right phrase. Probably not. Who cares? Let's move.
You really did it, my friend. You crossed the Rubicon. You achieved something that no one has ever achieved before. Well, except her. But she has a different purpose. You will be the first of your kind. You will help me bring about a new era of human evolution. You will help me reach the stars.
So his whole plan is to travel into space. But she, he said, has also been able to, do the same thing? She can also transport through this, what did he call it? Rubicon. Now, the only thing I know...
Forget your past. Forget your pathetic personal involvements. Distractions. Foolish distractions for the weak. Wasting your time seeking validation from others, but not anymore. You don't need any of that going forward. You're to be my right hand in the days to come.
Actually, I wouldn't want to be his right hand in the days to come. He'd probably do a lot of self-congratulating at night, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Rubicon. The only thing I've ever heard of Rubicon is a rather pleasant mango tropical drink.
Mask and don a new one. Time to become what you were always meant to be. The Black Stalker. Wake up soon. We've got plenty to do, you and I.
So it was Boris all along. He started the Chernobylite trials on himself.
Oh, he did?
Became the Black Stalker. Dear God.
So Boris, my dear friend, and he was the one that was flirting with Tatiana, I think, wasn't he? Is this actually the truth? Then who's Little Stalker? You know, the little boy that we found in the prison? Okay, I think we're done here. So we know Boris is the Black Stalker. Oh, hang on, there's more. front porch of kindergarten, Chernobyl. This is 2001, so we've skipped 2 years ahead now, I think, or even possibly even more.
I've told you everything you need to know, General. What seems to be the problem?
The problem? That's what you're calling it. Look, I won't even pretend to understand what you and your lab monkeys are doing down there. And I wouldn't care if I did. What I do care about is this facility and the safety of my men.
So, they continued experiments. Black Stalker would already exist.
So the next time you decide to rush an experiment that can potentially release a bunch of fucking monsters into the world, please tell me beforehand so I have time to devise a strategy.
First off, the shadows are key to our research. They are hybrids that... You know what? I won't bother you with details that you won't be able to understand anyways.
So Semenov truly was quite amazing. I love the way he said when you try to rush an experiment. Was that a little joke there? A Russian experiment? It was good. It was good. It's almost as good as one of mine.
Actually, no. I'm responsible to the board, not to you, Kozlov. Your job is to safeguard this operation, not lecture me on things you will never come close to understanding. In fact, the board wants you to cooperate closely, very closely, with my right-hand man. I would like you to familiarize him with all of our security protocols.
Right, that right-hand man being the Stalker Noir. I do like the way that they've dressed this area. It looks really, really cool. I love some of the design of this game.
Who? The freak in the black mask? You want to tell me who the hell he is? I'd like to know who I'm working with.
If you need a name, call him what the rest of your men call him, the Black Stalker. One last thing, I know you don't share my views on the future prospects of this organization. But don't even think about throwing in the towel. If we fail, there will be hell to pay for both of us. There is no walking away now.
Wow, hell to pay. Always sounds
so
really expensive.
So the NAR is somehow responsible for creating
I don't know if it's
shadows.
ever been valued.
Or at least releasing them into the world. And Boris, the Black Stalker, is also involved in NAR security.
Yeah, I guess that's the ultimate answer now. We know, well, we kind of knew, or we suspected the NAR created those shadowy things. And now, though, we do know Boris is the Black Stalker, and we can squash all of the theories all of us probably had already. But there's something about that he said about Tatiana. We've achieved the Black Stalker achievement. There's something about Tatiana, though, the way he said that she was able to do something as well. So, will she come to my rescue? Or is it that she can travel through it after death? Is that why she keeps speaking to me in these echoes? Anyway, guys, speculation all around. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you're thinking. Some of you, at least I know one of you, and by the way, sorry I forgot your YouTube name, but thank you for all of your suggestions earlier on and little updates. I know you finished the game, so no spoilers from you. But anyone who hasn't finished it, what do you think? Don't forget to leave a like, guys. I will see you in the next part. Thank you so much once again. All the best and good night.